What is good, guys? It's your boy Tiz, one third of the partners, back with another Tiz Takes blog. It's been a minute, champs. It's been a minute. But this is more than this super fight card definitely got me back and got me back into my bag with my blogging. This was an amazing card. Let me just start there. The super fight card was amazing. Feel like every single battle delivered. It was a fight in each battle. There was no just people getting washed or any of that. So if you're a battle rap fan and you love real rapping and just the whole art of it, these dudes put on URL put on a beautiful card yesterday. And I'm here to recap what happened. So we're gonna start off first with Danny Myers and Kid Chaos. They were the first battle of the night. That first battle of the night, it's really up to them. It's really up to them to set the tone for the whole event. And these two dudes delivered. I believe Chaos went first. I do think that was ended up being to his detriment, but he was rapping. Kid Chaos had pretty much anything you could want. He had metaphors, similes, idioms. He had slight angles. He had comedy. He was rapping. His first round was probably, to me, overall, his first or his second was his best, but to me, his first was my personal favorite. I feel like his energy was at the right level. I feel like the bars he chose were amazing. I'm not gonna get no spoilers here. This is just a quick one. But he was killing it. Against other people, he probably would have been very dominant last night. First round was amazing. Danny Myers comes in. He starts off with rebuttals. That's always a thing that can kind of edge you if you're even. And then Danny was cooking. This battle and the last one with drugs is probably the best two Danny Myers that I've seen in the past year. As far as just his overall performance, it was no slips, no stumbles. It was no give me a minute to bring it back. He was rapping straight through. He knew his material. He was performing. He was doing his normal yelling thing. Like Danny was in his absolute bag. And I feel like that's the story of the night. Kid Chaos was amazing in the first round. Danny in the first round was just a notch above. So I had Danny winning round one with a slight edge. If you debated and say Kid Chaos won the first round, you have no argument from me. I feel like they both really cooked, but Danny did just a little bit more in his first round, and I really enjoyed that. Second round, Kid Chaos comes back out. He got a little bit more comedy into it. He's having fun with it a little bit, but I think this is where you started to see the difference between a vet and a rookie. Kid Chaos was rapping his butt off. Like, you can't take anything away from Kid Chaos in this battle. His bars were there. He had very layered material. When you go back and rewatch this battle, there's going to be a lot of stuff that people did not catch that first time through. Even the themes of his entire battle and his each round were all interwoven. There was no wasted word. Kid Chaos cooked his second round. He was going out. I didn't think it was quite as high energy or quite on the level of his first round, but I did really enjoy his second round. Danny comes out in the second with more rebuttals. And again, Danny cooked in this second round. This is where Danny started to get more into the angle bag, more into just talking to Kid Chaos, as well as hitting you with a punch literally every other bar, every bar. He looked like he should have been part of EFB last night. Like, Danny was on one. He was absolutely wicked. And to me, this is my favorite Danny that I've seen in a year. Like, even better than the drugs battle. I really enjoyed this as a full body of work from Danny. I do feel like Danny edged the second round as well. And then the third round, Kid Chaos came back out. He was rapping. He was getting into his pocket. And then something happened where his mouth got dry or something. He needed water. And I think that threw him off. His energy after the water break was very low compared to the first two rounds. He seemed like he wasn't as confident in his performance after that. And that can happen sometime, that's just part of the game. That's something that he's going to have to learn to kind of work through and keep that energy at the same level. He's going to have to learn that as he continues to grow and progress in this game. But third round was, again, full of layered material. The bars were definitely there. He was cooking. Danny came out in the third round, and he had this amazing, I don't know what this new thing is or what am I, where am I, this new type of third round that Danny's giving us, but he did a where am I type thing where he was going through literally being battle rap or being the URL, and it paid off. Like he killed that thing. Like he crushed it. And to me, Danny's third round was probably his best round. To me, it can go second or third. I think I prefer the third, but second or third for me was Danny's best round, and Danny edges third round again. So I got Danny 3-0 in a gentleman's 30. Definitely not a body. Definitely not Kid Chaos getting washed or anything like that. I think Danny he showed the difference between being a vet and a rookie. And I think that Sue Surf said it best. I don't usually agree with Sue Surf, but he said it really well to last night. He said, Danny knew how to say enough without saying too much. And I feel like Kid Chaos put every single word and syllable that he could that fit together for his rounds. Whereas Danny was like, it was no filler words. It was no, I could have said this with one word, but I used two. It was everything was boom, boom, straight to the point, straight to the heart of the matter. And I think that was the biggest difference. Sometimes you got to remember it's battle rap. It's not like a song where people are going to re-listen for years to come. With battle rap, a lot of times the overall impression of who ends up winning the battle is based off of who can get their point across in that time frame that night. Because it's one of them things, we're going to be on to the next battle tonight. You know, when Kings and Queens start off. So I think Kid Chaos just needs to work on like maybe making his material a little bit more concise, keeping the same type of material, keeping the same flow patterns and stuff, but just maybe taking words out here and there or using one word that could have been the synonym for three. And as he gets better at that, I see Kid Chaos as being a major problem going forward. He got the other material. He got the performance, the swag, the confidence. He just needs to get the ability to hit you right there on the spot in the moment and get that going for him. And I think that's what's going to make him break through. So Danny Myers, 3-0, gentleman's 30. You don't agree? Debate me in the comments, champ. Debate me in the comments. I'm always willing to have a conversation. As always, it's your boy, 1/3 of the partners, your boy Tiz, signing out to the next blog.